Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to decant these Citadel paint pots, which this is a brand new auric flesh, into these dropper bottles, just like I've done here with my Cantor Blue. And everything you need is right in front of you. You need obviously a dropper bottle. This is a 20ml bottle. These are 12ml paint pots. That can be give or take because from experience, some have been 12ml, some have been just under, some have been just over. I read a guide that said get 15ml. I just went with the 20ml, just that little bit extra space. Also, you want to make sure their lids are just like these. They're not too pointy. You want a nice drop on top and then your screw on lid. You'll need a funnel of some sort and just a little bit of glue tack or sticky tack, something like that, just to go on here like that. Basically just going to stop the funnel making an airtight connection onto the bottle. You want some of these metal ball bearings. They just help mix up the paint. And they're going to go in the bottle. You also want some water, so I've just got a little bottle here that I've just filled with water. And simple as that. That's simply just when your paint starts to get too much. So let's get started. Simple start. You just put the little bow tack on there just to stop it making an airtight connection. Set your funnel in. Oh, I also suggest get some paper towels. I like to get 2 sheets. Stick this under my bottle as well. If you're doing more than one of these at a time, you will want some sort of tub just to put the funnels in once you're done, so that you can stick them in, fill it with water, just to keep them wet so they don't dry with all the paint on them. I also suggest having just a random spare brush that you don't actually care too much about, just to help clean the funnels. I have one somewhere that I use for cleaning these funnels when I'm done. But let's do this. So, brand new auric green. First thing we're going to do is crack it open. So let's give it a little shake first. Shake like that. Crack it open. And then what you want to do is carefully pour this in. Now, if it's a really thick paint like this one appears to be, might need just a little bit of water. I'm going to just put a couple drops of water in here. And then I'm going to let that seep through. I'm also going to add a couple just to the top here. Don't put too much in. Now, because I've put that water in, what I'm going to do is get one of my ball bearings, put it in the tub, like that. Give this just a little wipe on the edge here. Careful not to spill that. I'm going to close this for a second. With that ball bearing in it, give it another shake just to mix that water up. That's started to fall through, so that helps a little bit. And we just carefully keep pouring that through. Now that's a little bit more runny. Obviously, don't overflow your funnel. If it gets to the point it's getting full, just set your paint aside. And if I can find my little, yes, brand new Citadel starter brush, it'll do for this. Just try feed that through a little bit. This can take a little bit of time to do, so you do have to have some patience here. Also, you don't want to lose all that either. So, and do if you side, hold that over a little bit. I think I've lost all that paint that's on there, but yeah. Try not do that too much. I've already got some paint on my fingers there too. And you can try, if need be, we can take the funnel off a bit. Wait till that stops dripping. So try save as much paint as you can. And then once I'm getting no more out of the pot, I'll come back in and show you what to do next to maximize the amount of paint you get. Okay, what we're going to do now is I've got all the paint I can get out of there. So I'm just going to take a little bit more water. Drops. Got a little bit of water. The ball bearing's still in there. I'm not going to get this over my fingers. And just give it a good shake. Try to get as much of that paint off the tub as we can. And then what we'll do is just pour the rest of that in. That should go through straight away. And I don't think we're going to get much more than that. Then what you want to do is take some tweezers, which I forgot to say we needed at the start. I've got a brand new pair of tweezers here. We want to get that ball bearing out. We don't want to lose the ball bearing. Just get this open. There we go. So I just got a nice basic pair of tweezers here. We're just going to go in, fish out that ball bearing. There. Take the funnel off. And set the funnel to the side here. Drop that in. Give our tweezers a clean as well. And get our second ball bearing. That in. Don't really have anywhere just to put everything just now. Dirty brush that I like to use. Now all I'm going to do, this empty tub, I'm going to put the funnel in there just so I'm not getting anything dirty. Going to tub off. Take the paper towel that I've got. Give this tub a solid wipe. I'm not going to keep the tub. Some people do keep the tubs for mixing, but I just want to make sure of no paint on the outside, because we're still going to use this tub to get the label. So that's quite simple to do. In this case, I'm going to use my hobby knife. Now you can use scissors and peel the whole label. I'm just going to use my hobby knife here and just cut down here below the label. Now if I was to peel this now, it would come off just where I've cut it. Just like that. So that's rubbish. That was just a show. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Straight down here. Doesn't need to be perfectly straight. You're just getting a label to put on your bottles. Again, you can just take the full label off and use scissors. That's just going to stick right on there. If I can get it to go straight, would be a good start. So there we are. Then we just simply pop this top in. I need to give the top of that a little wipe actually. Pop the top in. Pop the lid on. And that's it now decanted. So all our auric, what's it called? Auric flesh now in this bottle, which will make it a lot easier to use. Now when I want to use it, I can get a number of drops I want, rather than trying to measure with a paint top. So that's going to go in the bin. And that's that. Now, one thing to note, there are some paints that are a little more harder. If we notice here, this is my Clorox white. You can see it's completely separated. I've got like, it looks like 3 layers there. My ball bearings are in there, but if we shake it gently, we don't hear them. So what we need to do, give it a good solid shake. At least let the ball bearings start shaking about, and we'll have them shaking about for about 30 seconds, and then we'll get a nice solid colour that we can use. So sometimes you have to shake some colours harder than others. But yeah, so that is how we decant our paints into dropper bottles. Hopefully this helped someone. If it did, please leave a like. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.